because it's a look, right? It's giving. Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be reviewing the new Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Tint. Okay, this is a skin tint that we're reviewing today. It's perfect for the summertime. As soon as I saw that this was launching on Danessa Myricks beauty page over on Instagram, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get it, because y'all know I'm a big fan of Danessa Myricks. Okay, so I knew that I was gonna get this no matter what. So if you guys are interested in seeing me try out this product and giving you guys my thoughts on it and letting you know if you should pick it up, then make sure you keep watching. So I did just receive my Yummy Skin Serum Tint in the mail. The shade that I got was shade number 13. I feel like I might be between like a 13 and a 14. Since this is light coverage, Danessa did say that the shades are pretty flexible. So this is how the packaging looks. So it's a cute little squeeze tube. I like that. And just like all of the other Yummy Skin products, if you guys are familiar with them, it does come in this really pretty like bronzy brownish color. So let's go ahead and get into this product. So this does retail for $36 and you get 1.58 fluid ounces. So I feel like that's a little bit more than what you usually get with foundations. I want to say with foundations you usually get between like 1 ounce and 1.5 ounces, somewhere around there. Again, this is light coverage. It does have a radiant finish. As far as some of the ingredients that are in here, this is skincare infused, which is another thing that I absolutely love about Danessa Myricks products. So this one has ceramide, which is going to protect your skin barrier. It also has vegan collagen, I believe, which is going to help smooth and plump like any fine lines that you may have on your skin. And it also has cactus extract, which is going to help hydrate and soothe your skin. I always feel like a commercial when I go through all of that. And as far as my skin type, I do have like combination oily skin, especially in the summer. My skin tends to be a little bit more on the oily side. And I'm thinking that what I'm going to do today, I am going to use my Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder, because I always use this as a primer, but I'm only going to use it on one side of my face just to see if it makes a difference. Being that this is a radiant finish, I feel like this is going to be a little bit more dewy on me, and this helps to mattify me. It keeps me matte throughout the day. So I'm going to see if it looks different on the side that has the Blurring Balm Powder versus just the foundation. So let's go ahead and do that. And to apply this, I am going to take my Morphe Filter Effect brush and I'm going to apply it to the right side of my skin. And I use the shade 8 in the Blurring Balm Powder. Now I do have a little bit of discoloration around my mouth, so I always go in with my Bobbi Brown color corrector, and I use this in the shade Very Deep Peach. And I just put just a little bit, like I don't need a lot of this, because it does what it needs to do. I haven't done a full face of makeup in so long, y'all. And so now we're gonna go in with the Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint. All right, so let's go ahead and shake it up. And when I was watching Danessa use this, she said to only use a pea-sized amount. And that's about how much foundation I use anyway. That's how it looks. It is just a tiny bit runny, not super watery or anything. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to the side with no primer first. So hopefully this is a good match. I think it's a good match. A tiny little bit on my forehead, not too much, not too much. All right, so let's go ahead and start to blend her out. All right, so I've got it applied to the left side of my face, and I'm just taking a look at it in the mirror. It's definitely light coverage. So I have a couple of dark marks here from hyperpigmentation. We ain't even gonna talk about it. And I can still see those dark marks coming through just a little bit. I have like some moles here on my cheek. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I can definitely still see them. It's definitely a radiant finish. So let me go ahead and apply it to the right side that has the blurring balm powder and see how that looks. Okay. It's definitely a good match. It's a great match. So I'm going to give you guys my initial thoughts before I go in and put the rest of my products on top of this. So this is a radiant finish foundation. It's definitely true to its claim. This is very radiant. It's very dewy on my skin, but like I said, I have oily, combination oily skin. So I expected it to look very dewy like this, but I still think that it's really pretty. And personally, I enjoy a dewy finish foundation. This just looks like my natural dewy, glowy skin, honestly. Now, as far as the difference between the side where I put the primer and I didn't put the primer on it, I don't know if I can really see a difference. I expected this side to be a little bit more matte, and as I'm looking at it in the mirror, I don't know. Maybe it's just a tiny bit more matte, but as you guys can see, you can see that light reflecting off of my skin. It's still very radiant. It's still very much radiant. It's not matte at all. The primer is not mattifying me on this side. Like, okay, this side may be a little bit more dewy. Now, what I can say about the side with the primer is that it looks way more blurred. Like, it worked to blur out my texture, which I don't have a lot of, but like as far as my pores and like any little moles that are a little bit raised on my skin, you can't see any, like you can see it, but it's blurred. It's like a filter effect on it. Whereas this side, it's giving a little bit of a blur, but you can tell that I've got a little bit more blurring over here. So I don't know, my skin looks nice and natural and healthy and plump over here, but it's not as blurred as the other side. So let me go ahead and put the rest of my products on top, and we'll come back and see how everything is looking. And we're back. So this is how everything is looking with all of my products on top of the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint. And again, I am wearing the shade number 13. I think it looks very pretty. I did go in with concealer, setting powder, blush, bronzer. I didn't use a setting powder all over my face because I didn't want to just completely mattify the foundation. I used the one size, which is a really mattifying setting powder. Like I said, I use it under my eyes. And it's like whenever I could be using a light coverage foundation, but if I'm using a full coverage concealer, it's gonna look like my makeup is full coverage. I don't know if it's just a me thing, but let me know if that ever happens with you guys. Still, I think everything looks really pretty on top of the foundation. I feel like it's a great match. It looks really pretty. My skin does look really good. It's very blurred. Again, even though this is a light coverage foundation, if you want to add all of the things to it on top to give you like more of a glam or more coverage, you can definitely do that. It wasn't my intention to do this type of look with this foundation. I really should have done like a really light, minimal makeup look today, but I don't know. I just started doing my makeup and it just ended up coming out like this. So sorry y'all if y'all were expecting to see like a light, no makeup type of makeup look. I can do that if y'all want me to. Just let me know down below in the comments. I just got a little bit carried away today, so I'm sorry. But overall, I do really like this foundation. I can't wait to play around with this some more because again, in the summertime when it's hot, I don't like to wear a ton of makeup. What is going on outside? I'm sorry for the background noise. But again, in the summertime when it's hot outside, I don't really like to wear like a lot of makeup on my face. So I feel like this is going to be perfect for those days when I want just a little something, but not too much. I feel like this is going to be good for that. It was a great match. So if you're my complexion then definitely pick up this shade number 13. If they have these in a store near you, you can also go in and play around with the shades to see which one you like the most. I will link down below where you guys can pick it up. It is at Sephora. Overall, I think this is a really great foundation, especially if you're looking for light coverage, like I said, especially if you have dry skin. If you're a dry skin girl, I would highly recommend this because this is going to hydrate you. But even if you're an oily or combination skin girly like me, you can still use this because as you can see, my skin does not look like an oil slick. Just put your powders on top, girl, and you're good to go. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about the new Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Tint, let me know it down below in the comments. If you've tried this out yourself or if you plan on trying it out, let me know what you think down below in the comments. I think this is a goodie. This is a good one. So definitely check this out, y'all. But y'all know I'm a fan of Danessa Myricks. I love, love, love her. I love her products. She's great. Her products are great. So yeah, I would say check this one out. And that's it for today, you guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, girl, make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button. Make sure you have your post notifications turned on so that you don't miss it anytime I upload a new video. And give this video a thumbs up if you like this type of content. And I'll see y'all in the next one. All right, bye.